Hull, of course, very experienced side. Many players played here before for Hull or represented Great Britain. Very experienced side. David Topless there with the ball, the captain just behind coach Arthur Bunting, looking resplendent in his suit. And Featherstone Rovers about to be led out by Bob Ashby, himself an ex-player for the club. Coming out, huge deafening roar, ticker tape welcome for the State Express Challenge Cup 1983, and thankfully into glorious sunshine. We've had torrential rain all morning. Young Mascot there, Gary Kemble all the way from Auckland, New Zealand, Steve Evans, James Mulai, and Keith Bridges, 31-year-old, just having a last chew before he starts, and the unfortunate Terry Day at substitute. Tremendous support here for both sides. 30,000 from Hull, 10,000 from Featherstone, all urging their favourites on. Raining all morning, so that turf quite soft underneath, but beautiful sunshine now to grace the 1983 final. Terry Hudson on David Topless's right hand side, the skipper for Featherstone Rovers, key man in this Featherstone side. John Marsden with the beard. He may be a small wing man, but he certainly packs a punch when he gets near that line. Huge crowd, at last basking in the sunshine. Youngster Alan Banks, 17 years of age and playing in his first Wembley. And that pack of forwards for Featherstone Rovers, Hobbs, Hankins and Smith. They're going to have a lot of work to do this afternoon to keep into check these Hull's pacey backs. One or two of these players waving to the wide hookers. Bridges and Hanscom are very, very experienced. Feeding. Of course, he can't go for goal in rugby league. All penalties at the scrum except for foul play, differential penalties. You can take the tap or put to touch, and he does. So Steve Quinn puts Featherstone first on the attack. Many have said that this Featherstone are a Gower side, a forward side, but they've, of all their tries, 12 of 14 have come through the backs. Oh, and here's one, Hobbs going for the line! And he's over! Well, what a surprise! The first time that Featherstone have gone into that 25, and that man David Hobbs has put them in the lead. Well, we know his reputation as a try scorer. He scored 21 last season, and here he is already.
Well, we say we have some strange things in rugby league, and this is the lad who's just scored the try. He's a very, very big lad, and he runs very short, near the line, and very, very quick.
Featherstone will be delighted at that. It's a difficult kick for Steve Quinn. Right out on the touchline. But he's got 94 to his credit already. And if he can put these 2 points over, what a way for Featherstone to start. Some height to it, but not the accuracy, just to the right of the post. But I don't think he'll be too upset at his team going into the lead by 3 points to nil. Well, Hull favourites at 5-1 on, and here we have the 4-1. Scrums very much in Featherstone's favour, almost 2-1, monopoly of possession. And another one. Looking for support, but another good tackle from Gary Kemble. How well he's tackled at full-back. Barker, Marsden. Featherstone piling the pressure on now. Steve Hankin. Gary Siddall. Hankin again. Oh, and a good ball to Hobbs. Oh, he's going for the line, and he's over. Well, just when we thought Featherstone were down, there's that man Hobbs again. He strolled through the whole defence. 12 points to 10. His second try, and they're back in the game.
Well, would you believe it possible? Down and out, but not counted out. Just watch this. Allen, Terry Hudson, Hobbs, here he comes. I think this fella, I don't know who'll win the Lance Todd, but I'll tell you what, this Hobbs has got to be near it. He absolutely powers through here. Takes the ball again off Hankin. This is an absolute superb try. And if you just watch who he runs to, Keith Bridges way out there. Hasn't this lad got some pace? Get out me road, son. I'm going for that winner's medal. And doesn't he do that? Good try.
Yes, and for a 21-year-old, he can be proud of those two tries. He's 18th of the season. He took his chance, he took his opportunity. And Featherstone now seemingly dead, now back in the game. And everything hinges on this goal kick. Steve Quinn taking his time with this kick. It's the sort of kick that a kicker of Quinn's experience would normally put over. But in this huge din that's all around him, one never knows. Oh. Well, the ball fell over. Amazing how often these things seem to happen. It works to a crescendo, the crowd were roaring, and an anticlimax. Alan Agar looks a little happier. I wonder what he's drinking there. And what pressure on this lad. How right he was to take that penalty early on now. If he kicks this. And he's got it. Oh, yes. He's kicked it. What a goal. 6 minutes to go. 12 points on, and just look at those Featherstone fans.
Well, do we have a ball game now? Just look at this. Steve Hankin here. A lovely ball out of here to David Hobbs. Look at Keith Bridges. Get out of the road, son. We have a ball game here, and that deserves a try, and he'll win the Lance Todd, that kid.
Well, what a dramatic close to this game. Here's the man again. Who knows what he can do? 2 minutes to go, and Featherstone applying the same tactics. Driving to those posts. Absorbing 2 or 3 tackles. And here could be a dramatic penalty. The touch judge obviously seen something, Mr. Reid, and a penalty, yes. A penalty for butting. Oh yes, obviously a nasty knock. Well spotted by the touch judge. Peter Smith, he's worked hard, he's played hard. But it's surprising what that magic sponge can do. And I don't think he'll feel those bumps and bruises if this goal goes over. Peter Smith's all right. And 1 minute to go. 1 goal from glory for Featherstone. Steve Quinn has already kicked 3. But there comes a time in a goal kicker's life when 1 counts, and I'm sure this will be the one in Quinn's life. Seconds ticking away. The Challenge Cup to be settled here. And it is! It is! It is! And that man, Steve Quinn, look at those fans leap into the air, the underdogs. Oh, credit to that coach, Alan Agar. 6 tackles. And look who's up there, fullback Nigel Barker. He's giving one or two of those forwards a rest, but I don't think they need it. Gibbons. Featherstone quite content to play out to that final hooter. Peter Smith. Hull must be desperate to get hold of this ball. Terry Hudson. He had a spell off for 10 minutes in the sin bin when Featherstone were looking rocky. But how has he brought them back in the game? 3 minutes of injury time now. And there is the hooter. Well, one of the greatest turn-ups of all time in rugby league history. Just look at that coach. He's in tears, is Alladega. The little mining village from the West Riding of Yorkshire has defeated the might of Humberside. And congratulations to that lad. Nobody said he could do it, and he has. And it took 2 tries by David Hobbs, 4 goals by Stevie Quinn to do it. And all credit to Featherstone. They were down and they were out. They were losing this game 12-7 at one time, and it was that man Hobbs, Lanston Trophy winner, who brought them back into the game. He'll be the toast of Featherstone tonight. His running, his tackling and his passing. Tremendous match for that boy. And so Featherstone, every time they seem to come to Wembley, nobody gives them a chance, and here they are again. Crowd, husbands, wives, fathers, mothers, very much a community spirit in this team. And whenever they come to Wembley, it seems to come out. They must be eager to get up there, receive this cup. Terry Hudson, the skipper, to take them there. Might well they hold their arms aloft. They fully deserved it. They played with true character, they played with grit. Many wrote them off. Shaking hands with the fans. They know each other. Many of these players live in Featherstone, born in Featherstone, and work in the mines in Featherstone. And I'm sure that when Terry Hudson goes up for this cup, there's going to be a little beating in the heart of Lord Joe Gormley. He knows that many of his ex-miners are there. And I don't know who looks the more pleased, Joe Gormley or Terry Hudson. I think two of the proudest men, and Bob Ashby there, the club chairman, must be one of the proudest men at Wembley. And that medal. And it's there. And all Featherstone leap in the air. They've done it again. They've defeated the favourites. The might of Humberside goes under to Featherstone. Peter Smith dons a supporter's cap. They'll be rejoicing tonight. Steve Hankin, what a fine tackling, grafting game he's had. John Marsden looking a bit like an Arabian sheik going down there. And Stevie Quinn, the man who got that goal. Ray Hanscom, possession invaluable. And David Hobbs, the Lanston winner, the man of the match. Nigel Barker. And he proudly shows that medal aloft. And Gary Siddle. And I don't think there's anybody going to get that cup off Terry Hudson. And Hull, well, they're still searching for that first win at Wembley. But let's not take anything away.